TTK Prestige in last 2 years has been a big wealth creator because of consistent growth, high return on equity and predictable cash flow. Mr. Jagannathan, markets like that stock, they love the business, you've managed to deliver and your business is predictable. But do you think in the near term you are committed to grow at the run rate what you have managed to grow at in the past?
No way. The past growth rate, 2 years ago we grew at 60%. Last year we grew at 45%. There's no way to maintain that growth rate. We believe we'll be able to grow sustainably at about 25%.
40 becoming 20, which means you expect your business to slow down by 50%?
40 becoming 25 and not by 50%, but business is slowing down. The economy is slowing down. There's no two ways about it. I just heard your interview and that's true.
So which are the price points where you are feeling the pain in terms of your supply chain, in terms of your product category?
It's not a price point problem at all. It's just the economy is slowing down.
So what happens? I mean,
there is no resistance to price.
So when economy slows down, what happens? I mean, do customers, they stop buying pressure cookers? I don't think that is directly correlated.
We still sell 5 million pressure cookers. Customers don't stop buying pressure cookers. The growth rate slows down.
So Mr. Jagannathan, let's chat about the recent news as well on your company. You've recently received the US patent for a microwave pressure cooker as well. How do you see sales panning out for that product?
Actually, we were surprised at the sales of that product. Exports are very good. This year we will export in excess of 1 million of those pressure cookers to countries like US, England, Germany, France and Japan.
But Mr. Jagannathan, you just talked about the slowdown with our economy. You know, the slowdown in the Western world is fairly significant. So how do you see the success of a new product like this one?
One new product does not affect the economy. I mean, when Apple launches a new phone, it sells because it's good. It's not that the economy improves just because of that.
But there was a buzz, Mr. Jagannathan, in the market yesterday that there's an environmental issue when it comes to some of your specific manufacturing plants. How true is that?
It is a complete falsification. It's a lie. There is absolutely no environmental problems that we have. In fact, the Pollution Control Board has complimented us on our procedures.
But, you know, there's an old maxim in the market that there is no smoke without fire.
You please find out where the smoke and the fire is. I have no clue.
In terms of your capacity utilization, what I want to understand from you is that how exactly is your current capacity utilization stacked up? And the fact that you're growing at 20% plus, would you be expanding your capacity?
Actually, we have now we've doubled capacity from last year to this year in pressure cookers, from 4 to 8 million. In cookware, we've gone from 3 to 8 million, and we'll be adding another 7 million in Kharjan. And so we will have capacity to last us for at least another 5 years.
Mr. Jagannathan, you just talked about a 25% growth guidance. Break it up for us in terms of what is the kind of growth that we can expect from your kitchen electrical appliances, the cookware appliances, gas stoves, as well as pressure cookers.
I'm afraid I can't give you that detail. I don't have that detail with me.
The other number, Mr. Jagannathan, which I'm sure markets are keen to understand from you is the cash flow number. What was your total cash flow for FY12 and what is your projected cash flow for FY13?
Actually, because we're going to be spending about 130 crores in capex, we started the year with the borrowing in excess of 100 crores. We'll finish the year also with the borrowing.
Which means you will not be generating free cash flow this year?
This year, no.
By FY14, will you generate free cash flow then? If yes, how much?
Yes. We expect 100 crores in FY14.
Also, give us a sense of some of your JVs. You've got several JVs going. Some of them have been forged in last 12 months, 24 months. As percentage of your total sales, how much is coming from the new product category?
About 1%.
That's it? When you see that 1 becoming 5 and that 5 becoming 10?
It will grow. Yes, that is exactly what our hope is, that it will grow.
So when does that 1 become 5 is my follow-up question, and when does the 5 become 10? Because that JV is a high margin business. What I understand is that the return on equity is higher than your current existing business.
That is not true. JV, the margins will be lower actually, but it's additional margin as far as we are concerned. The ROC will be good, but the return on sales is not very high.
So, Mr. Jagannathan, what is it that you've planned in terms of a progress line in FY13? Any product price hikes that you've planned out? Any capacity ramp-ups that you may have in store?
I've just said that we will be increasing capacity. We have just increased the capacity of pressure cookers from 4 to 8 million and cookware from 3 to 8, which will be going up to 15 this year. That's as far as capacity is concerned. Price increases I can't predict. It all depends upon raw material.
Final question, Mr. Jagannathan. What has differentiated TTK Prestige as a business is that the promoters, for the longest time I can remember, they have not diluted their equity. Do you think that will be the story for next 5 years, that irrespective of the growth plan, you will not dilute your equity, you will not buy or sell a single share in the market?
I believe that will be true, yes.
So you will not buy and sell a single share in next 5 years. I'm archiving this statement.
I am not permitted to buy, and unless some major acquisition comes along, we don't want to sell.
Okay. Thank you for the assurance. Good to have you back on ET Now. TTK Prestige as a stock, like I had marked at the beginning of the interaction, that has been a big wealth creator. In fact, in the last 2 or 3 days, TTK Prestige has, picked up some momentum from 3300 to 3400.